Welcome to the International Student Podcast by Prodigy Finance. Instead of our usual guest interview, we're bringing you something special, a mashup of advice from all the amazing guests we've had in season 2 so far. I've had the privilege of speaking to Pavi and Vinay Gore, a brother and sister from India studying in the US, to Pramendra from Nepal who studied in Germany, and to a Colombian student thriving in the US. We also heard from Patrick, a university director, sharing tips on earning income while studying. From Ankit, who went from a small town in India to Carnegie Mellon and now works at Accenture. And from two of our very first Prodigy Finance students. It's been an inspiring season. So let's dive into some of the best advice our guests have shared for international students everywhere. What advice do you have for those listeners today?
I would say that take risk, because when we came here, there were a lot of risks to take. Always try to take risk, and like what will happen once you complete your masters, you'll have a skill, you'll have that education which will help you to grow, not in this country but in India as well, right?
I'll speak with my perspective. It's been like 6 years I have been US. I think it's a once in a lifetime opportunity for anyone. Doing masters from abroad, it's a really good risk-taking capacity. You learn a lot. You become really mature in terms of finances, in terms of education, in terms of you as a person, you terms of looking at the world from a different perspective. You mature a lot. I would suggest anyone to take risk, come here or come any country where you want to study and build a career.
If you're thinking about America or debating between about America and any other country, I would still say that like America is the place to be. Like it's the American dream. Like you can have a very successful life here. Focus on improving your English. Make sure that you're the best at what you use. If you are going to do a master in finance, in data, in business analytics, whatever it is, like that you pay attention to what you're doing, be very focused, very mindful. Nowadays, we have a lot of tools available out there, like the GPTs and like all the AI tools that are going to make your life way easier, but still putting the time and the effort to learn it and give your best. America is a really, really good place to start off your career and thrive. You simply notice how good of a country America is.
What advice do you have for those listeners today?
I was always a kind of a person who never settle for less. That's my motto. When I was in Nepal, Bangalore was the big thing for me. But when I went to Bangalore, I say no, I want something more. When I went to Germany, ESMT was big thing for me. But then again, I said, okay, this is done. Now what next? I think everyone should be same. I think you should not be comfortable with just doing what you are doing, because some people join as an accountant and they get retirement as an accountant. But I am a person who like is like I want to join as an accountant and retire as a CFO or CEO of that company. So that should be a motive, and I think people should go little bit like out of comfort, like challenge yourself. And if you feel that the job which you are doing, if you are comfortable, it means there is no challenge. If there is no challenge, there is no learning.
Yeah.
Just go beyond your capacity. That where you will see like real growth. Anybody want to come Germany, first things you need to know language. It's very important, not only for Germany. Let's say if you are coming to Germany, yeah, learn German. If you are going to France, learn French. This will not, this will be kind of an additional qualification. And other things, try to work on your skills like learning an Excel or Power BI, or nowadays AI tools are there,
Yeah.
those are very, very important. So work on your soft skill as well as your technical skills, and that will definitely help you to get a job. Be open to learn new culture, new tradition, be friendly, be ready to change, and be ready to not settle for less, and be ready to challenge yourself every day. And that's how you learn and grow.
I think really go after your dreams, go after what you want. Things may not exactly work out how you want it, but in the end, it always works out. Um, I sometimes there are obstacles on the road, but it does work out, and I think it pays off to persevere. It's just important to also embrace the process, embrace the new situation you're in. Um, Whether, you're in Europe, in the US, wherever you are, whomever you're surrounded with, it's really immerse yourself in that experience. Like studying abroad or like doing an international degree, it is, as much as it is academic, it's also about that experience, that worldliness that it brings you. Whatever it is, I just embrace and be open-minded. That would be my advice. And yes, it's expensive, and yes, it's scary, but it just opens up your eyes in a way that wouldn't happen when you stayed in your country. You can always go back, but those experiences are really special.
The one advice that I would give, I would say you need to brush up your skills in mathematics and also English so that you can get good marks in GRE and IELTS so that you cannot spend lot amount on tuition fees. Try to reduce your tuition fee by securing scholarships and try to explore about the university and the course that you are going to take. When you come here and land here, try to attend a lot of networking events and try to involve in a lot of clubs on campus. And there are a lot of opportunities to get involved on campus through various departments.
For one, don't necessarily get the sticker shock. We're trying to insulate you and put rubber boots on you so you don't get electrocuted with the sticker shock. If there is a competitive university that you're looking at that's a little higher than you were thinking about, like, go ahead and work on an application for them. Connect with their admissions team, find some things out about them, and then get an application and just see what that put a good effort into your application, but see what that offer is, see what it is in front of you. Ask a couple questions about teaching. So what type of qualifications are a university looking for in that? Then look at maybe some curriculum things. Like if you're doing a 1-year program, they may not require a summer internship during class in the summer. Maybe, but if you're doing a larger program, that full-time internship is probably expected of you. So understanding that you can generate income as a student worker part-time through that internship and through the being a TA, these are just great ways to chip away at that cost.
Yes. So one advice that I have is never give up. In order for me to be eligible to apply for the universities, you need to have good scores for GRE and the TOEFL, which is which assesses your English language speaking skills. Now, what happened is that at that point in time, ETS, which is the company that manages and administers these scores, they were going through some software update at that point in time, where they were doing some upgrades to their software stack, and that in the exam for the TOEFL, a couple of times I ended up in a situation where my microphone didn't work, due to which I was not able to hear the listening exam. It was very I would say demotivating for me, because like I studied really well. But you can only deal with what you have been handled in life. You can only control what you can control. What's out of your control, you cannot do anything about it. So you got to do the best with what's in your control. And at that point in time, I could have given up, right? But what motivates you is the end goal. So it's important for you to recognize that, okay, this didn't work. Let's give the test again. So my biggest advice is going to be to never give up. Make sure that you represent the best version of yourself.
Regardless of if you want to stay here or not, that is secondary. If you're going to come here or go anywhere else in the world for masters or anything, the one major thing that you should always keep in mind that I am going to upgrade my skills. I am going to be as skilled as someone who could get easily hired. I should have that knowledge where I can survive. I should improve my soft skills. That should be the first thing in mind, apart from staying here or not, that is secondary. And for the girls who are coming, please kindly check whether the place, the city is kind of safe. See the crime rates. See how easy the public transport is, or how easy or how crowded the place is. Please don't go into places which is like pitch dark. That's what I want to tell for the female students. Apart from that, I think you should focus more on the subject. Having a great experience in your masters, you're in your 20s, so plan it accordingly. Don't stress out too much. Come here, you should also have fun. and also, ace. Literally ace the course, get a good GPA, and then let's figure out. Life has to be a little simple.
I think what helped me was to have a clear view of what I wanted. When you want to study a master's, you need to think about what is it that you're trying to accomplish. So you select the right school and you selected, what is going to work for you, right? Do you want to change industry? Do you want to live in Europe? Do you want to live in Asia? What do you think is the right cultural fit for you? The environment in a Harvard MBA, Wharton MBA, Stanford MBA, they're all quite different. The personal side of it is the one that you will remember the most. You will learn a lot and then you will go back to industry or you will go back to consulting. But the personal experience of getting to know people that are like-minded, that are also ambitious, that also want to, some of them want to be CEO, some of them want to start an NGO and fix the world. To have so many like-minded people at the right time of your life is something that will change you forever. It will change the way you see yourself into what you can accomplish. And success doesn't have one definition. Success is something that you need to create, that you need to understand, you need to talk to people, and you need to learn, and you will slowly find what makes you happy, find what will make you successful. It's not a one size fits all. It's the start of a race, but to me, it changed my life. And without Prodigy, I am 100% sure it would not have happened.